If you hate small talk, then this video is for you. Hey, it's Sarah Corday, and I'll be the first to admit that I'm a recovering small talk hater. Now, however, I've changed my ways, which means that yes, I will talk to you about your matcha latte, your adorable puppy, and yes, even the weather. Even the weather. In today's video, I'll tell you why. Okay, before we begin, let me ask you, how do you feel about small talk? I hear people say all the time that they hate it, and I totally get this. As human beings, we have a deep desire to connect with others on an intimate level, and this is why casual chatter can sometimes feel cheap and phony. It's kind of like when your hairstylist asks you about your weekend plans and then she's just like, oh, nice. And you can totally tell that she's not even listening to you and she's just trying to fill the silence as she snips your split ends. It can be super frustrating to converse with someone who appears to have little or no interest in you or the subject at hand. And I think this is a big reason why so many of us have been turned off to the idea of small talk altogether. But many professionals have argued strongly that there's one huge benefit to mastering the art of small talk. This new way of thinking about small talk has honestly changed my entire approach to it, and really this benefit is so powerful that if you put it into practice, I guarantee you'll see results. So here it is. Small talk is a tool that leads to a deeper connection, right? When we start to view those initial few words exchanged, however commonplace they may be, as a tool, in this case, an entry point to a more meaningful conversation, we can then start to appreciate remarks about workday fatigue or Netflix shows on a whole new level. So now that you have this new understanding of small talk, here are 2 ways that you can use it as a tool to get you massive results in your day-to-day interactions. Number 1, it can help you appear more approachable. Has anyone ever told you that when they first met you, they were a little intimidated by you, or that your face rested in such a way that you unintentionally appeared a little bit unfriendly? Or have you ever noticed that someone who seems intimidating or really sophisticated is actually super nice and really down to earth once you talk to them? Studies have shown that we form a first impression of someone within 7 seconds of meeting them, and one study done at Princeton suggests that we may form first impressions within 1/10 of a second. So really, your brain is making calculations and judgments very rapidly when you meet a new person, but it's only after talking to them that you really get a feel of who they are. So if you'd like to be more approachable and come off as friendlier and as a more open person, take the first step by approaching other people and use small talk to break the ice. Number 2, it can boost your career. If you work in a large office or are part of a team, you may have noticed by now that the people who are more extroverted or outgoing tend to be promoted more or given more attention when they present ideas. Why? Is it because they're smarter or more skilled than the introverts at the conference table? Not necessarily. More often than not, their success stems from something they've been putting into practice consistently, even if they themselves are not aware of it. In fact, one study found that highly extroverted people had a 25% greater chance of landing a top position at a company. So what are these people doing that's giving them such a career advantage? Well, put simply, they're talking more. They're engaging with their peers, their higher ups, their management teams, and the people they're in the elevator with. All of this chit chat is not strictly business because they're starting off their conversations with topics like the weather, their favorite sports team, or how cute your sandals are. So if you want to be in a position to uplevel your career and be in that 25% bracket that's getting promoted, talk more, and do this by starting small talk with more people. Embrace the art of small talk, and remember, it's a tool to a deeper connection. Thank you so much for watching this video. For more coaching, career tips, and exercises you can do at home, please visit my website at cordaycreative.com. While you're there, subscribe to my newsletter so you can get even more tips that will help you become the best, most powerful version of yourself.